Hello, hello. So, the British general election is on Thursday, and you guys are deciding between pretty much Theresa May, the business of business people, the right-wing person, I don't know, businesswoman? Is she a businesswoman? The right-wing career insider politician versus Jeremy Corbyn, the left-wing insider politician who's kind of an idiot. Kind of an idiot is a little bit nice. He's a meh. Nah. He's not good. Jeremy Corbyn. I do not like Corbyn. I technically like... I don't want to say I like May either, but May's not bad, per se. I normally like the Conservative Party, the Tories in the UK, but she's just not doing it for me. The fact that she won't debate someone as simple as Corbyn is driving me up the wall. Like, you can destroy him in one debate, but you just don't want to. Why? I don't get it. But I think May... I don't know if May will win. I want May to win. No. I don't want May to win. I want the Tories to win. Let me get that right. I want the Tories to win, not May. But, yeah, I don't think the Conservatives have lost a lead in this entire, since May announced the election. And I think that will continue, because Corbyn, it's just not good, is he? But May also has been trying to throw this thing away. Bringing up fox hunting and bringing up internet rights is almost political suicide. Because no one cares about fox hunting other than the really, really rich. And then the internet. You cannot stifle the internet. Like, I've been a proud proponent with my Twitter on, having free and open internet. In the United States, we had the FCC regulation pass, which I am absolutely gutted about. Did it pass? No. Okay. The FCC decided to remove... I think the FCC wanted to remove it, and it's still on the House. But I should check that, because that is not 100% sure, or I might be dead wrong on, all this. But yeah, the FCC didn't want to side with free and open internet. And I think... Oops, that's my door. I think that's fucking shit that it's happening. But, yeah. Theresa May going after those two. Yeah, if she didn't have Brexit on her side, she would be losing this. But the fact that she has Brexit on her side, and Jeremy Corbyn is not willing to address Islam as one of the fundamental causes of terrorism, that's why May is winning. And let's go back to Jeremy Corbyn. The fact that, one, he won't address, Islam being the central figurehead, making sure all these radicals go out and do the holy work. But also, the fact that he's terrorism just happens. He's from that school of thought, that mindset, that, we just need to keep funding the police, keep funding the NHS, keep funding this public services, but, and they'll handle terrorism like they handle any other crimes, and not as an ideological entity. I know he has said something about funding, not defunding, making sure Saudi Arabia doesn't fund, Islamic groups or Islamic mosques, I think. He said something about that, and I agree with him on that, but nah. I still don't think Corbyn's an acceptable candidate to deal with the threat of Islam in the West. However, if I was in England, if I was still living in England right now, I would, I don't want to say I would vote for the Lib Dems, because they're they have one of the most contradictory manifestos I've seen. Because it's still up anyway. Wait, I'll pull it up for a sec. So I'll be close to my mic. You like that? Okay, anyway. I'm not going to be a creep anymore. Okay, here we go. Our priorities in the next Parliament will be meeting the needs of England with devolution on demand, letting local areas take control of the services that matter most to them. Sounds great, doesn't it? I like that idea. But then you have to couple that with, they want to come back to the European Union, the Lib Dems. So what is it? Having a central authoritative body somewhere in Brussels telling you what to do, or give the rights back to the people on the local level. You can't have both. You can't have both, Tim Farron? Is that how you say it? But honestly, I would still vote for the Lib Dems because, actually, no, I'd probably vote Conservatives because I generally would vote Conservative because Conservatives, yeah, I'm actually right-wing because one of my fundamental views is businesses should have the right to business. And, yeah. So, that's probably why I'm siding with Conservatives a lot in this, but a lot's not. It's not my biggest endorsement, is it? Like, why? But other than, the British general election that's happening, we had the entire blow-up of Evergreen State University when Brett Weinstein's like, no, I'm not gonna have a day of absence because you want to kick white people out of the campus, because that is racially motivated and it's segregation. And we've already decided segregation is a fucking terrible thing. And also Trump deciding to pull the US out of the Paris Agreement, which I am devastated about. I didn't like Trump from the first minute he announced his campaign, and the fact that he's doing this shows that he is an incompetent orange marshmallow. I know you can give workers, because you won the Rust Belt, and you want the Rust Belt to prosper. But going back in time to the 60s will not make that area prosper anymore. That's how society progresses. You have to find new industries to fill up that area, because steel's not going to work there. The car and auto manufacturing industries won't work there. They need to find something new. And renewable energy could have been something new, because the Rust Belt are by the Great Lakes. What do the Great Lakes have? Water. What can you do with water? Hydroelectric. Even though, don't you need moving water for hydroelectric? Yeah, you do. Oh, fuck. I didn't think that through. Holy shit. What else do they have in the Rust Belt? Sun, because everywhere has the sun. Solar power. Shit. Okay. Whoever lives in the Rust Belt, leave a comment down below. What renewable resource could work well in your area? Because the only one I can think is solar, and solar is probably the weakest of the renewables. But, you leave a comment down below. Also, leave a comment down below on the Brett Weinstein thing, because that has literally enraged me when I heard it happened. And I'm like, you dogmatic pieces of fucking trash. Why does Evergreen State University even exist in the first place? Why do we need a liberal arts college? I had a comment war on one comment thread, arguing, but we need liberal arts colleges because of, we have to keep the culture alive, and we need experts in those fields. I'm like, I can get that, but why are you wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to a college to specialize in liberal arts. You can go and get some certification. We need, like, in the United States, we don't have that good certification programs that you can do that are relatively cheap, that you can specialize in your own area of interest, and you can be an expert in that field. Like, that's what I'm saying. Well, that is what I'm saying. Like, fields like being a doctor, being an engineer, being a scientist, like, yeah, those take actual work, actual resources, actual money. Then liberal arts, where you can crack open a book and read about this, like, in depth. You really can't read about being an engineer. Sure, you can read about being, like, you know, the concepts, the math and stuff, even though you, like, learning math through reading isn't helpful at all. But for being an engineer, you can't do any of the practical stuff if you don't have any of the practical stuff to deal with. So that's my take on colleges in general. Where do I want to leave this off? Vote. If you are England, if you are in the United Kingdom, England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, vote. Vote. Because for a working democracy, you just have to vote. And that's plain and simple. I voted in the election that happened in the United States. And you should vote if you are in England. And yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, and then we've got people like Ricky Gervais saying, hey, vote for Corbyn. I don't need celebrity input. Okay? Like, the celebrities fucked it up for Clinton. If they keep doing it, they'll fuck it up for Corbyn. Keep your shit out of politics. I don't need to hear your political opinions, okay? Okay. Like, this is what I did. People are going to be like, oh, but you're technically an internet... Okay, I'm not going to call myself an internet celebrity. I only have 9 subs. What am I talking about? But people are like, everyone should have the right to their own opinion and free speech. Yeah, I'm a free speech advocate. But, I don't know. Like, as a celebrity, keep your hands out of politics, because your trade is entertainment, and it's very difficult to be entertaining with politics. And Kathy Griffin found that out, didn't she? A severed Donald Trump head. Who thought this was a good idea? Okay, this Speed Design is becoming a really, really long-winded video, so I'm going to leave it there. Comments, questions, concerns, leave them down below. Subscribe, and yeah, that's all I have to say. See ya!